Us bourbon hobbyists love infinity bottles, but we gotta stop screwing them up, okay? We always mess this up, and I'm going to tell you why we mess it up, and we're going to do a tasting of our 2 infinity bottles in this house, see how they're coming along, see if I've made the same mistake that I'm going to warn you against, and we're going to talk about best practices for these. So, first off, I'm Josh.
I'm Erin.
We are Stuff and Whiskey. We talk about whiskey and whatever other stuff comes up. We love to hang out and have pours together with friends. And that's how we're going to approach this. We're going to approach this like we're just having a conversation. If you were hanging out here with us, having some pours. And what's the conversational topic today? Infinity bottles and how we can make them not turn sideways and be terrible.
Okay.
I think when most people have infinity bottles, they just dump whatever in there. And at some point, you start to get so many, it's like too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah,
You've got so much going on that the products in there, they're starting to clash. And
so there's no actual thought put into it at all?
Yeah, I mean, I know people that say, they take the first 2 ounces of every bottle they open and put it in an infinity bottle. Or they take the last 2 ounces and put it in an infinity bottle. If I took every single ingredient in our kitchen and threw it into a recipe, it's not going to be good. I can promise you that.
Fair.
Whiskey is all over the place. So I developed this system a while back because I thought about the kitchen analogy and I was like, okay, how can we fix this? So let's taste these 2.
Okay.
What you see here is a Buffalo Trace infinity bottle. And what you see here is a Heaven Hill infinity bottle. So let's taste them and see if they're any good. And from there, we'll talk about what I did to make these good or they're going to suck. And
mid.
Yeah, or mid. And they're going to suck, and then we'll just cancel this video. So
we'll just be like, and then the video will cut.
Yep. Buffalo Trace infinity bottle on the nose.
I feel like, is this the right glass? You didn't pour a ton. Okay.
Yep. You always tell me to pour you light.
No, I know. No. It just looked like, I didn't know if this was a glass I'd already drinking out of.
Okay.
That's all. I was just checking.
No, this is it. Smells awesome.
It smells kind of like cotton candy.
Yeah, it smells awesome.
Like bubble gum, cotton candy.
It smells bubble gummy. It smells caramelly. It smells
like bubble gum,
fruity.
caramel, cotton candy. There's a fluffiness to it.
It smells. You know what it's reminding me of? It's reminding me of like Big League Chew.
Kind of,
Remember that? The pouch
with
like the sugary
It
gum?
was just so soft. I would always just
so soft.
I would always chew it. It was so soft. I love the texture of it.
Yeah.
And then once the flavor would go away, I would
5 seconds
throw
later.
it away, and then I would get more. Like, I would go through a pack of Big League Chew in like a day.
I want some Big League Chew.
We need to go to the gas station or wherever they sell these things anymore these days and get Big League Chew. And I'd also like to get some Fun Dip.
Oh, I love Fun Dip.
We need to buy some Fun Dip. I haven't had Fun Dip since I was like a teenager.
Yeah, this smells like straight up cherry and grape.
Oh,
Big League
I was
Chew.
about to drink it. Can we drink it?
Cheers.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know if you'll like that, but I like that.
There's a little bit of a sourness to it.
I would not be surprised that you would say that. I like that.
And why would you not be surprised?
This feels like if Big League Chew made a soda, it would taste like this. Because it's got like an effervescent, almost carbonated type of sensation to it.
There is an effervescence. There is, now granted, I understand this is an infinity bottle, so there's not like, this is not a wheated bourbon, but there's a sour tinge on here that I get sometimes with some wheated bourbons.
Yeah.
And I'm getting that here. So, not my favorite, no offense, but it's not bad. It's just a little sour.
Hey, everyone has different palate preferences. I will say I'm enjoying this quite a bit. It tastes like Buffalo Trace Distillery bourbon. I think that tastes pretty good.
Okay.
Why might Erin not like this?
Tell me.
Well, let me tell you the methodology behind my Buffalo Trace single barrel or Buffalo Trace infinity bottle. If I have a product from the Buffalo Trace Distillery that I enjoy that's 100 proof or under, I put 2 ounces in this bottle.
Okay.
If there's room. If there's a product from the Buffalo Trace Distillery that is over 100 proof that I enjoy, I'll put 1 ounce in this bottle.
Okay.
So this bottle has all Buffalo Trace Distillery products in it. That includes everything from 2 ounces of E.H. Taylor Small Batch to 2 ounces of Weller Special Reserve Weeded Bourbon
Okay.
to 1 ounce of Weller Antique 107,
Okay.
1 ounce of Weller Foolproof and every Weller Foolproof store pick we've ever owned.
Okay.
1 ounce of it's got some George C. Stagg in it. It's got some Stagg bourbon in it.
Okay.
It has a lot of different things. My methodology behind this is
Keeping it in the same distillery.
yes. And I think me liking Buffalo Trace and enjoying their weeded bourbon, but being able to blend that in an infinity bottle with some of the rye-based bourbon, like the Stagg, like the George C. Stagg, like E.H. Taylor, like Eagle Rare, I'm able to infuse some age from the Eagle Rare and the George C. Stagg. I'm able to infuse some proof from the Weller Antique.
Is there a decent amount of weeded in here?
I would say it's maybe 60-40 weeded bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to like this.
Oh, yeah. No. So I actually kind of picked up on something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You did.
Look at me. I'm so
Your
proud.
your wheat dar is strong.
I'm so proud of myself today.
But here's the thing. I don't love, we did like Weller Special Reserve, it's whatever. But this tastes significantly better than so many Infinity bottles I've tasted that tend to fall super flat or even just go completely sideways and be undrinkable. This tastes like Buffalo Trace bourbon. And quickly, I have had friends that I've given this to blind, and they've thought it was a very good E.H. Taylor single barrel with the way it comes across.
Gotcha. So are you done? Okay. You kept going. I didn't know. I didn't want to interrupt. Is your methodology, because it's from the same distillery, the general profile should at least not clash?
Yeah, so
Okay.
One thing we found over the years with doing this channel and tasting a bunch of different bourbons blind, there's a lot of factors that go into making bourbon taste the way that it tastes. Some of those factors are related to the barrel itself. Some of them are related to the aging seasons that it experiences its aging process during, or where it was located in the rick house. But one of the key contributing factors that makes whiskey taste the way that it does is a distillery's yeast strain. And Buffalo Trace has a specific yeast strain that no other distiller uses. Same thing for Heaven Hill, even though they did kind of co-op it from Jim Beam. That's a whole nother story with the fire and that's some bourbon lore and history for you. But to me, if I can keep the yeast strain the same and just play around with the percentages of adding things to the blend. So like this right now, this to me is tasting great. I would bet if I ran a profile on this and had a pyrometer where I could get the proof on it, I would bet it would proof out to be a little bit over 100 proof.
Yeah.
And the average age of the things in the blend is probably 7 to 8 years. And it only took an ounce. This tastes significantly better than a lot of the lower shelf Buffalo Trace, including Buffalo Trace itself, or even Buffalo Trace single barrel selections.
Okay.
This tastes significantly better than that. Doesn't convey the age that something like an Eagle Rare store pick would, but it's got more proof than that does. It's very enjoyable. I can see why, shout out to Greg Johnson. Greg Johnson said, wow, that tastes like a really good E.H. Taylor single barrel. And I was like, I didn't connect those dots, but he said it, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like.
There you go.
Now that you mention it. So, very fun product. Let's see if my theory holds true, though. Let's get over here to the Heaven Hill single barrel. And again, 100 proof or under, 2 ounces. Over 100 proof, 1 ounce. I like proof, but for these specific Infinity bottles, I wanted them to be things that were easily drinkable and enjoyed by a bunch of different people, not necessarily just people who love proof. So if we had company, I could bring these out, share it with them, and it wouldn't bowl them over. So
do the ratios of the 2 ounces and 1 ounce, that could change based on what your goals are. So the kind of rule that the secret you're telling us is keep the distilleries in the same Infinity bottle, but don't mix and match distilleries.
Yeah.
And then your ratios are specifically picked because of what you wanted to achieve.
The final proof to be.
The final proof to be. But if you want yours to be proofier, you could maybe flip-flop it. Do 1 ounce of 100 proof,
or
2 ounces or 2 ounces of over 100 proof, or 50-50.
Yeah. I want to share these with people. That's what I did them for. if I were trying to play around more, I would maybe switch it to try to focus on a higher proof blend. And I'm not going to begrudge anybody or fault anybody for going for just a... I mean, truthfully speaking, if you're just throwing a bunch of stuff in here and hoping it works, that's fine too.
And it might.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It might not, but it might.
That feels... I've had very few Infinity blends that have worked that well in that way.
Yeah.
And every time this one I've tried with guests a few times. You've never tried either one of these.
No.
But this one I've tried very little, so this is going to be a real
Let's
test.
see.
So, oh,
What are you getting?
super rich caramel and almost like an old butterscotchy note.
I'm getting caramel. I could see it maybe. I'm not getting butterscotch, but I could see how you'd say that.
That almost smells like old bourbon, like early 2000 teens bourbon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm getting like
Ooh.
old caramel, not bad caramel, just aged caramel.
Like an old caramel chew that you ran across that probably has expired, but you still eat it anyways, and you're like, doesn't taste fresh. It tastes like was from last century, or last decade. Wait a minute.
Well, last century. We have lived in two centuries.
No. Last decade.
The 20th and the 20th. We're in the 21st century, yeah? We were alive in the 20th century.
Yes.
So you could say last century, a.k.a. the 1900s.
But this doesn't smell like that.
No.
But this does smell old.
It
like
does.
Made from a decade ago, at least. Maybe a decade and a half.
Well, let's see
That's
if it
crazy.
tastes like that.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. I like this a lot.
That's so good.
This tastes yummy. This tastes like...
That's so good.
That's
That's really refined.
Yeah, it tastes kind of old and a little bit elegant. Yeah. It kind of tastes like the picture on this bottle here. Like that man would be like...
A stately man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
And I see him with like a walking stick. But not like an outdoorsy hiking walking stick, like a old-timey 1900s walking stick.
Like a pimp cane, but from the...
But from the 1800s. I like this one a lot better than the other one, no offense, but this was really good.
I think this feels like a higher level whiskey, and I think I know why. But
why? Don't bury the lead. Why?
I like both for different reasons.
Okay, but tell me why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. I know I never want to hear you say I want it that way.
All right. This has older whiskey in it.
Yeah, tastes older.
Turns out older whiskey tastes older.
Turns out older whiskey tastes old.
So this has a fair bit of Elijah Craig barrel proof in it.
Okay.
We have a lot of Elijah Craig barrel proof in here. So this has a lot of 1 ounce samples from the many various bottles of Elijah Craig barrel proof we had come through the house.
Okay.
All that stuff, at least all the stuff that's went in here is like 12 plus years old.
Oh, dang.
But this also has stuff like JTS Brown in it, which is like a 4 or 5 year old bottled in bond, 100 proof.
Okay.
Cheap bottle, bottom shelf mixer type stuff, but we like it. Again, the same rules apply. 100 proof or under, 2 ounces. Over 100 proof, 1 ounce. This just has more higher proof stuff in it and also older stuff in it.
And probably not weeded.
It has some weeded stuff in it.
What's in there?
Well, it's got at least 2 ounces of Old Fitz 100. What the bottle is has 2 ounces of that in it.
2 ounces in this whole bottle?
Yep.
Okay. So not really that much, percentage-wise.
It might have a larceny barrel pick and maybe some larceny barrel proof in there. It might have some of that.
Which is interesting. I'm not a huge fan of larceny, but interesting. Okay.
Me neither. But it's a fun project. I think I've just tasted so many super flat or super offbeat Infinity bottles.
Or disappointing.
And that's fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying don't do that. But I'm just saying if the goal is to make good whiskey that you can share that is cool and fun, do that.
Right.
Do the Frankenstein.
And I think it's about what your goal is with an Infinity bottle. Because if your goal is to have a bottle of a little sample of everything you've ever opened, that's that's the reason, and that's
see how they
fine.
mingle, yeah.
You're not necessarily doing it for taste or for any other reason other than to have a conglomeration of like more nostalgia of everything you've ever had. That's cool. That's a reason enough. Like, but
I just took another sip. It tastes like a raspberry.
I like your system because
like a raspberry chocolate peanut butter
to your
dessert.
point of the yeast strains, and like they're at least not going to clash. They may not all go, but they're not going to like totally clash each other. Like these together would be horrible. Like if you had mixed both of these together into one infinity bottle, you gonna do it? Oh, see, I don't have as much. Is it a 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try yours.
So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, like it's almost like a compatibility situation. You know, you see, I'm not a tech person, but like. It's like, oh, this operating system is incompatible with this software or whatever.
Okay, it's not bad. This dampens what I don't like about this, but this also weakens the strength of this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of mid.
Well, I would say, to me, Buffalo Trace is for easy sipping, general sweetness, unless it's the very, very high end of their product line. Mm-hmm. Like it's easy going, nice game day pours, good sunset whiskey. Whereas, like, after dark, I want something with some real robustness and you know, I want to really enjoy what I'm eating. Like, I'm not going to just go out and have a steak for lunch, but it's the perfect dinner, you know?
Huh. I would have a steak for lunch.
I mean, I would, but steak is for dinner if I have to pick.
Or breakfast. Sometimes you have steak for breakfast.
That's with eggs. That's different. Stop messing my analogy up.
Okay.
I want darker, richer, heavier meals at dinner, and I want a little bit lighter lunches.
I hear you.
And I think the same thing about whiskey. I've never actually made this analogy out loud, but like to me, Buffalo Trace is more like lunch whiskey.
Okay.
Not that I'm eating.
We do not condone drinking whiskey at lunch, but
pre-dinner whiskey.
Okay.
Whereas, you know, there are other whiskeys out there that have a little bit more robustness and a little more full body flavor. Fair. And to me, those are for after dark, dinner, after dinner, all that stuff.
Okay.
Keep the yeast strain the same. Keep the yeast strain the same. Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
And report back in the comments below. If you keep the yeast strains the same, then what you're going to get is you're going to get at least compatible bottles in the mix. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I feel like either one of these bottles I could tweak. Like if I wanted more age and richness on this, all I got to do is add more older Buffalo Trace. Mm-hmm. That's kind of hard to find, so it would cost a lot and it would be a gamble to see if it worked. Mm-hmm. But I recommend putting together one of these infinity bottles that's a distillery specific, maybe your favorite distillery. You know,
that'd be a good place to start.
Yeah, that would be a good place to start. See how it goes for you, and tweak. Keep the other one going too if you want. And just see where it goes. Mm-hmm. It's a fun experiment. But I think something like this, I could share this with anybody that comes over to our house. I could see them getting kind of excited about it once they figure out what it is. And they, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I would love to do something like that. And at that very moment, you're becoming an ambassador for bourbon for friends of yours. Yeah, and maybe getting them involved more in the hobby. So what's better than that? Sharing good pours together with good people.
Cheers. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching our video. Be good to each other. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers. And speaking of good people and sharing bourbon, down in the video description
below. You
can't do
that after I've already ended the video.
I'm doing it.
Video is ended.
Down in the video description below, join our Patreon community. Get involved in our Discord tier. Get involved in our community. $5 a month. It supports the channel, and it also gets you plugged into our community, which is the single most valuable thing we offer. But we do also barrel picks for our people. We're picking a Blanton's at Buffalo Trace. We've already picked it by the time you see this video. We have picked at Heaven Hill before for charity purposes, but we're going to get one for our channel as well. We've got all kinds of barrel picks coming up that you can check out over there on Patreon, or if you just want some behind the scenes content and want to support the channel for as little as $1 a month,
Take a breath.
Check it out.
Okay. Now the video's over.
Cheers.
Thanks, bye.
Let me try this. Let me see if I agree with your assessment.
Okay, we should really end the video. And do a thumbnail.
Oh yeah, that takes away the best of both.